What is up, SVSers? Nick here, as always, with my colleague Larry for your SVS Audiophile Happy Hour teaser video. Larry, how the hell are you, buddy?
I am great, sir. It is good to see you and to be back on the air with everybody. I think the last one we did, we were together like at an event, so it's good to be doing this again.
It looks like you got a little different backdrop there. Did you upgrade the Magoo Family Home Theater? What's going on with your background?
It's funny you say that. We are actually about to rearrange the entire house, so I will have a new backdrop later. But no, I am out doing some training visits and stuff with retailers, and I'm down in San Antonio today, and I am at the illustrious, amazing, notorious, whatever you want to call them, fantastic Bjorn's Audio Video down here in San Antonio. One of my favorite stores to go in and hang out in the entire country. I've known a lot of these guys here for almost 20 years, and it is a fantastic shop. And I am set up in their SVS theater inside the store. So I'm just hanging out here with these guys and doing a little training and visiting some other stores in the market.
Well, I do want you to give us a little bit of a tour of that room here in a little bit. But, I think for those folks who don't know, Bjorn's was really one of like the iconic AV retailers in this country, like from a very early standpoint in terms of, building the home theater, the whole idea of home theater. They've got multiple setups in there, and maybe you can take a walk around there. But, we can't speak highly enough for the importance and what Bjorn's has done for the AV industry, as just a power player in terms of growing this hobby.
Yeah, very much so. I've known Bjorn for a long time, and as you've all seen, we've done events from their stores, from their store in the past. But it's a really cool environment. The staff is great, and they have some awesome theater setups. One of which they have an ultimate THX theater that was actually partially designed by Tomlinson Holman himself. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I like
it. We're here to tease tomorrow night's broadcast. For those who may be just tuning in for the first time, we do our Audiophile happy hours on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So this is Larry and I just riffing about what to expect for tomorrow's show, building a little bit of hype. And obviously we're doing a remote broadcast there, Larry, in San Antonio at the legendary Bjorn's AV retail shop. But as we always do, we will have 4 fantastic giveaways, and we have a very cool guest on tap as well. But Larry, I know you're remote, so I'm going to handle the giveaways this time.
I have them. I've put them to memory, so I can absolutely share those.
All right, let's see. I'm going to test you here. What are the 4 giveaways we have for tomorrow night?
So as always, we're doing 4 phenomenal giveaways. The first one's going to be a pair of Prime Elevation speakers, followed up by a PB1000 Pro subwoofer, then a pair of our Prime wireless powered bookshelf speakers, and then to end it off with the night, our final giveaway is going to be an SB2000 Pro with a SoundPath subwoofer cable. So really awesome giveaways tomorrow night, and just kind of continue the legacy of all of the giveaways we've been doing for these last 2+ years.
Yeah, I think we're up to something like $200,000 worth of giveaways now. So it's gotten kind of crazy, but we love it. And we may have to throw a couple of accessories on for tomorrow night. Maybe some of our new SoundPath Ultra HDMI cables, which have been flying in terms of orders. So we're excited about that. We promise not to get too bogged down talking about HDMI. I think we got roasted a little bit for boring people with the 2.1A certification and ARC and eARC and blah, 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 blah. It's an HDMI cable. I know, folks, it's not the most exciting thing, but it's critical to any home theater setup. But we also have a very special guest, and this is a guest who actually we've been a guest of his before. And who is that guest, Larry?
That will be Mr. DJ, and we're going to hang out with him. And if you've watched, we've done some podcasts with him and video casts with him around movies. So it's going to be geekery around movies and home theater tomorrow night.
Yep, he's his name is DJ. He's from the Brightside Home Theater podcast. You can find him on Twitter at BrightsideHT. The guy's just a total community builder. He's all about passion for AV technology and sort of how it intersects and converges with home theater and movies and cinema. He's a big cinema geek, and just a very passionate dude who I know loves to talk about how to get the most out of your system. And Larry and I actually were on his podcast a few weeks ago talking about how to create the ultimate, most immersive home theater setup possible. And we really got into some, like you said, geekery, getting towards that. But he's also very grounded in sort of the home theater world as far as, talking about different scenes and specific ways to demonstrate the value of different home theater components. So I think it'll be a fun conversation, and he knows a lot. So, we'll have fun riffing with him. And Ed will be on vacation. So it's going to be me, you, Gary, and DJ holding down the fort and having fun tomorrow. So
nice.
Look forward to everyone joining us there. But I want to hear a little bit more about this room. I think I see a prime elevation hovering over your head behind you. But just for anyone who's joining in now, Larry is at Bjorn's AV in San Antonio, Texas, and he is in a specific demo room. And maybe you can paint a picture for what people might experience if they make it down there to Bjorn's.
Let me back up and I will enter the room. This is their garage theater. So they've actually built an entire house in here. So that's kitchen, living room. They've got a full outdoor space. But this is their garage. And I'm not going to show that Spurs stuff, but this whole room is SVS. So we've got the prime elevations on the walls. There's 2 pairs of them in here for the height effects and surrounds. And then even some up in the ceiling from ceiling speakers. But back here, you'll see the ultra center channel down here, and you'll see these panels on the sidewall. So you can see the one over there on the right. But let me open this one. And here they have, I don't know, you may not be able to see that based on the lighting in here, but that is the ultra bookshelves on a stand behind this acoustically treated wall. And then down below is the SB3000. So it's a full over-the-top immersive SVS experience, of which they have a few here in the store. But this one is dedicated to SVS, and something they show quite a bit. But they've really gone over the top to make sure that anyone that comes in here gets a fantastic experience. You can see it's just a really beautiful showroom too. TVs, home theater, projectors, multi-room audio. There's 5 audio rooms, a couple home theater rooms, and it's all about the experience.
So in that room, I assume they carry, almost every SVS product. They can swap in pinnacles for the bookshelves and try different arrays based on, what you want to hear. So if you're in the San Antonio area or headed in that direction, we lost video there for a second. You're back. They can swap in different systems there. But what is that, a 724 or what exactly is the array?
Yes. So it's let's see. We have ultra bookshelves up front, ultra center, prime elevation, 2 pairs of those, and 2 pairs of in ceiling. So it's an 11-channel system all the way around, and you don't need to be that close. But I'm short and I have short arms. But yeah, so it's a really awesome experience when you walk in here, and it's all controlled with kaleidoscope and multi-room options and stuff to ultimate control and make it easy. And then I'm going to try not to move too fast, but this may be locked. Yeah, but in here's the whole rack where all the AVR and power and control and kaleidoscope and all that stuff is too. So it's a great experience. And I think a lot of people are intimidated walking into hi-fi shops. And this is one you don't have to be, because they've got everything for everybody, our stuff, other brands. And the staff here's cool too. So I like hanging out here. So I'm going to hang out here for a while and teach these guys some stuff too.
Yeah, this is the Larry in his element. This is where he is at his happiest in a store like this. And Bjorn's has just been a phenomenal force, like I was saying, in the world of AV for a very long time. So exciting for us to be there and have our presence. And I think we may be talking about doing a live event there here within the next several months. So stay tuned for that. And I did see somebody Victor ask, when is my garage home theater going to be finished? Because I did a little Instagram story on that last week, and there will be another one posting today. And they're making quick work. They've actually finished framing most of the garage. They put the second floor, started framing that. So, I'll post some pics of that up there, but I am super excited. I am hoping by September 1st, we're going to have our paint being put on the walls and start outfitting that with some gear. So awesome. Can't happen soon enough, but very excited. And thanks for checking on that. So just to recap for anyone who is just joining, SVS Audiophile Happy Hour tomorrow night, Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Catch it on our Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and you'll be able to be eligible to win giveaway. Just leave a comment, ask a question. You're eligible. We'll be doing our lightning round Q&A. Larry, I assume you have something on tap for the movie demo minute you've been saving?
Not yet, but I will.
Okay, good to know. And awesome guest, DJ from the Brightside Home Theater podcast. I encourage you to follow him on Twitter if you're on that social network. He'll bring a lot of energy and knowledge tomorrow. So anything you want to close with here, Larry, before we adjourn for this afternoon?
No, I think I'm just kind of excited to be getting back out here in some of these stores and visiting with some people that I haven't had a chance to see in a while. So getting back out there and getting face to face has been quite a bit of fun. And yes, I'm taking precautions of being safe. I know everybody asks that, but yeah, we're getting back out there, getting to some concerts too. So really excited for that.
Yep, and we got some upcoming dealer events coming late in the summer and early fall in Minnesota. I think we're going to be in that Dallas-Fort Worth area for Nebraska Furniture Mart. So very excited. We'll have some more information about those coming dates so we can get out and meet some more people in person. So, and there's my kid in the background having some fun. But thank you all for tuning in. We'll hopefully catch you all tomorrow. We'll bring the energy. Join us for DJ from Brightside Home Theater podcast. Larry may have some picks from Bjorn's there, so we can share those as well. But again, thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow.